Hello guys, welcome to a quick tutorial on how to build a simple but effective AFK farm in Build a Boat. The requirements for this build include a little over 100 blocks of your own choice, 2 legacy wheels, the screwdriver tool, and last but not least, a couple of portals. So let's go ahead and get started. You may begin by placing a wheel near spawn like so. Now go ahead and place your block of choice right on top of it, and you have to make sure that it is centered on the wheel. Now get out your scale tool, click the plus sign to get the measurements down here. They're not showing it because I haven't selected the block yet. Click on your block and scale it to a length of 100 studs or 50 blocks for those who don't have a scale tool, unfortunately. Now at the end of the beam you want to go ahead and place yet another wheel like so. And you're going to place another block which is also to be centered, and you're going to scale this until it is 12 studs long. Place another block under it and scale it until it is 6 studs long. Now you can go ahead and bring out the portals, and you're going to place one portal like so. Using your screwdriver tool, select the first wheel and set the torque to maximum, or green basically. You may also set its speed to 3. For the second wheel you may do the same thing, however the speed is going to be set to 40 instead. You may of course mess around with the numbers to get something you like, but these are the numbers that I prefer. Now again, using your screwdriver tool, select everything except for the wheel that we initially placed during the start of the tutorial, and you're going to set their anchor property to off, and you'll have to do the same for their collision. Now you may place a switch or a lever somewhere around here, and you have to make sure that it is bound to both wheels in order for it to work. Great, now we only need the stuff that is needed to set up the AFK grinder, and that is going to be some kind of cheap raft thingy. So you're going to start by placing down a pole, and before continuing you want to set anchor blocks to off. This is the property of the build tool you can access by pressing the plus button right here. Go ahead and start making your raft. Gonna expand it a little bit like this. Doesn't have to look exactly like this, but you could build something similar. You're also going to place a car seat right here. Oh yeah, it seems like it is bound to the wheel over there, but that should not concern you. It will not negatively affect your contraption whatsoever. Now back to our main build, you're also going to have to attach a boat motor to your raft, and you're going to attach another portal to it like so. There we go. Now that's complete. Now before we continue by setting up the AFK grinder, you will have to save your amazing build in a vacant slot so that you can reuse it later in other Build-A-Boat sessions. Now take a seat, delete the pole, and off you go. So what you're basically going to do is that you want to drive to the beginning of the first or second stage, if that's what you consider it to be, and you're going to park right next to it by anchoring the portal. And now all you need to do is that you have to discard the rest of your raft so that it doesn't get in the way of your AFK grinding. The final step is to press the switch and reset. So that is basically it. You can now generate gold without the press of a single button. You might however need to use some form of auto clicker to avoid being kicked out of the game due to inactivity. That being said, consider liking and subscribing if this video has helped you, and if you encounter any issues, I'd be glad to receive your feedback. Thank you for watching and have a good one.